Alright, this is Scott Carpenter. I'm just doing a hike today. It's been about 2 weeks since my last visit up here. And I'm not going to go off trail, as you can see. But I'm in just shorts and stuff. I'm not leaving the trail. Normal backpack. Pretty much just doing the normal hiker thing to see if I get any reaction. I've actually already got a little bit. When I first entered the trail, about a quarter mile below, something was shadowing me on the ridge line to my right. Followed me for a few hundred yards before the terrain got too rough and I turned the corner. Can't say for sure what it was, but I'm working on some new theories. You know, everybody says you have to wear the same clothes, and they don't know who you are unless you do that. And pretty much, I'm coming to the conclusion that they know who you are regardless of how you're dressed. And I'm kind of looking at, still trying to figure out what they really are to begin with. So, and I don't think they're what we think they are. And so, thought I'd try a little, just stick to the main trail, film my back trail. I'm going to move pretty fast. It's going to be more like an exercise hike than and I try to act like a normal hiker as much as possible. And since I'm pretty sure, about 99% sure they know me and know who I am, we'll see how they react to me changing it up, if they do anything. But just thought I'd try something a little different and see what happens. It may make for a boring video, I have no clue. Oh, we'll find out. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, I'm going to do a little experiment. A couple of years ago, I was left a gift on this stump right here. I walked by and there was nothing on it. When I came back, there were 7 rocks stacked up in pyramid fashion, and under the top rock was a sprig of wild mountain mint, which is a bug repellent. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make my pyramid again, and I'm going to leave an apple. Now, so far, I've been the only one on this trail. It's August 4th. It's about 85 degrees, so maybe another hiker won't come by. But what I'm going to do is I'll leave the apple, and I'm going to go on out the trail for 30, 45 minutes and come back. So we'll see what happens. While I'm building this pyramid, I'm going to let the camera film down in here because my big friends like to sneak up on me down in here. So, okay, I've set the little pyramid up, a little rock stack, and there's the apple. I want to film this from all directions. Now the Bigfoot chose this location, I didn't. It's not ideal as far as place to do a gift exchange or food exchange. I think the Bigfoot chose this location because they knew I'd walk back by it when they left me the gift. So I'm going to go on out this trail. Hopefully I won't have any other hikers, because they will screw with that. I guarantee they will screw with it. So with that being said, let's hope they leave it alone. Alright, notice how quiet it's gotten. Just for a second, listen. except for a bug. But anyway, listen how quiet it is, except for the bug. So, I'm going to move on down the trail. We'll see what happens. Alright, I am trying to figure out how many miles off the road I am. I'm approximately 3.5 miles into the forest on a horse hiking trail. So I'm quite a ways off the road. Let me give you a 360. So you can see, and it's steep terrain. I mean, we're talking 45 degree, it's straight up and down. And I'm walking this trail. I found a small footprint. A small barefoot footprint. I would say like an infant-sized footprint in the mud. I find it hard to believe that someone would bring a child barefoot this deep into the woods. Now it's not, I guess it's not past the realm of possibilities. Somehow I just don't believe it. So with that being said, I'm going to show you this footprint. You can see the sunk quite a bit into the mud right there. Got your heel mark, and that's of course a right foot. And get your toes. I'm gonna measure that little booger. This is the first footprint I found. This is a little mud hole on this trail. Alright, the little guy's heel here. It's like 2 inches. And the ball of his foot is 4. And then the approximate length of this little guy is 9.5 inches. So he's 9.5 inch footprint, 2 inches at the heel, 4 inches at the ball of the foot. It's not a bear print. If it was a bear footprint, he would have, especially in this kind of mud, he would have expanded his claws and you'd have slits. Very interesting. Okay, this is Scott Carpenter again. Up there about 75 feet, I found a child's footprint, or a small footprint. Is maybe an infant Bigfoot, I don't know. I'm back in the boonies. Okay, I've come down here and in another mud hole I found a footprint, a barefoot footprint. And it looks like this is Scott Carpenter. I just found a small footprint, a 9-inch footprint, like an infant footprint, infant Bigfoot, who knows. But I'm in the middle of nowhere on a trail in the national park, and so I came down a little bit to see if I could find any more footprints, and I did in another mud hole. Now the interesting thing is the footprint up there is coming this direction, this footprint's going the other direction. But here's the little guy's footprint. You can see his heel right there. So it's a really nice little footprint. I just find it hard to believe that a child would be walking in the wilderness. Since this is a better footprint, I'm going to measure it too. Hang on, I'll measure this footprint. Okay, this is the more pristine of the two footprints. So you can see the heel mark right there. Of course, the big toe. There's the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The ball of the foot measures 4 inches. The heel of the foot measures 2. The length of the footprint is 9.5 inches. 9.5 inches. That matches the other footprint I found, so it's the same, probably the same individual. I don't know if he was just running back and forth between here. Right there's another footprint. See it? There's a toe right there. Beep, beep, beep. So he was going both directions right here. Let me get a real good shot of that. Is that an infant Bigfoot? Someone brought their child in the middle of nowhere and let them run barefooted on a trail. I don't think so. That's probably one of the clearest footprints I've ever found. Again, that's 9.5 inches long, 9.5 inches long, 4 inches at the heel, and 2 inches, 9.5 inches, 4 inches at the ball, 2 inches at the heel. So that's 2 full footprints. And 1 partial. Let me something's going on up behind me up there. Anyhow. Alright, found another footprint. Left foot. So whoever it was, he ran this way and then turned around. See it? So that's 4 footprints. Let's keep going. Okay, this is Scott Carpenter. It appears that I've found a possible infant Bigfoot tracks in the national park area. I'm on a remote hiking horse trail. Now there are hikers that frequent this trail. In fact, I passed one about 30 minutes ago, but it's a more remote trail. It's pretty rough. Give you a 360 here. This trail right here is on the side of a ravine. I found 4 prints. I went on out to make sure it wasn't someone running barefooted or running in those special little rubber shoes. Like a female, it'd have to be a female. The footprint's so small. I went back this way a good 300-400 yards, checking every mud hole, and I didn't find any more footprints. And there's a couple places where the mud hole was long enough and stretched across the trail. There's no way a runner could have gone around it. They'd had to leave at least one footprint. Now these are pretty fresh, say within the last 24 hours. But here is what I would call footprint number 4, which is probably the best one. And it's 4 inches across the heel. Damn it, I can't say this right. It's 4 inches across the ball of the foot, 2 inches at the heel. You can see the toes there. And that's one. And then, I don't know, I'm surmising that maybe it came out of the woods, hit the trail, and then ran up here. There's a fresh water source. I don't think that needs to be explained. There's a running stream right up here at the head of the holler. I'll show you. So you've got a fresh water source and running down this ravine, and so there's been other tracks I've found. Looks like deer tracks too. So you know, this, I don't think that this happens in a vacuum. Right there's your deer track. So there's game, you know, coming out of the woods in this area, going up here to this water hole. And so here you have, this is actually be footprint number 4. And as we work our way towards, see there's no, here's another footprint, same individual. There's the second footprint, left foot again. One, yeah, number 2. Keep looking here. Two really nice footprints right there. You know, did they come down? The only thing weird is that I get a returning footprint here. Of course, it could have come down, gone down here and got a drink of water, and then came back. And then gone back up in the woods, which it may have done. See, here's footprint number 1 of the right foot, going back that direction. So did the little guy come out of the woods, run down the trail, go up here and get a drink of water, and then come back. I'm going to keep looking. I think there's one more partial up here. Don't see it yet. Huh, there it is. See, she stepped in this footprint. See her toes? See her toes? So, I don't know if you can see it or not, but stepped in a already made indention by a horse. So there's footprint number 4. Same individual heading this direction. So I got footprints going both ways. I got one more mud hole to check here. Goes all the way across. See if I got a footprint here. Oh, it's pretty tore up. Don't see anything right there. Don't see anything there. I'm getting close to the water source right here. Fresh water anyway. You can see there's the water, probably fed by a spring somewhere. Probably came here and got a drink of water and then went back. That's what it appears to me. There's your fresh, there's your spring coming down this draw right here. That big old, look at that. And there's your fresh water right there. I'd say probably about as fresh as you're going to get. I will check this side to see if the, I'm pretty sure that came down here, got a drink of water, went back. So to summarize, I've got 4 what appear to be infant barefoot footprints in the middle of a wilderness. I'm 3.5 miles back in off of any main trail or road. This is a rough trail. You know, a human being, especially a child or even a woman going barefoot, just doesn't seem very logical. It also appears that the subject came down this trail here and got a drink of water and then returned back down there and probably went in the woods somewhere. So obviously got a little watering hole here, and I've got deer tracks as well, so other game use this, you know, come down here and get a drink of water. So you can see it's rough and it's straight up and down around here. Pretty rugged terrain. This is the first really good infant footprints I've ever found of a Bigfoot this small, so it's a pretty nice find for me. But it's in the national park location here, so, and this is a area that I've, you know, found them before, so it's not odd that I find a footprint, it's just odd that I find one that small. Alright, it's been almost 2.5 hours. I left this at 2:20 and it's 4:30. As far as I can tell, it hasn't been touched. I'll have to compare, but I don't think it's been touched. So anyway, I'll leave it here like I always do. This is what I always do for the Bigfoot. I'll restack the rocks and leave them something to eat. I don't see Looks like anything changed. Check all the angles here. Just to make sure. Well, still pretty exciting to find those footprints. I kind of wish the apple was gone or had been replaced and left another gift left, but you know, there's only so much you can do. There's only so much they're willing to do. I hope you enjoyed the video and got a little taste of what it's like out here on a normal day here in the national park. I'm going to head on back to the truck and go fix me a steak. Have a good one. I got a mama bear and cubs. Mama bear and cubs. See them? Mama bear and cubs. Scared me to death. I'm lucky. Cut it out. I don't know if I got that on tape or not. I was trying to get my pepper spray out. I don't know if I got it or not. She's just right down in there. Hopefully she kept going.